Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Taylor. I want to share something with you that I found over the last month or so that's really been working pretty well for us. It's about utilizing and leveraging Facebook to help promote your business, and especially if you have a business page, how to get more traffic, how to reach more people, without doing all that Facebook paid program and stuff, which works, but it doesn't establish the same kind of credibility as what we've been finding. And pretty much what we're going to be talking about is this thing called network marketing. And I have a quick little explanation over here for you. So pretty much network marketing, I don't know how well you guys can see this. This is you, and you have an idea, or you have a product, or you have a service, and this is Facebook. And Facebook has this network of people down here. And this is all of the users, all of the people, all of the companies, and the amount of people who use Facebook is pretty substantial. And so you're trying to use Facebook to find customers and people so that you can get paid for your services and do business. And inside that entire collection of people who are users and businesses and whatnot, there are people who will buy your product. You just have to get it out in front of them and in the right way, and a lot of times you can close business pretty quickly. Facebook is a pretty friendly place. You're not pressured too much. You can look around, you can check out businesses, you can see reviews, see what they're up to, see what's going on, and decide whether that's something you're interested in. So what we did, a little bit of experience that we've been having, is about a month ago, we, being a small business and being also a tree service, for the first company I'll use an example, our tree service, it's kind of a limited business as far as the general population's interest in trees, especially cutting trees and removing trees and things like that. That's pretty low, and not a lot of people, that really doesn't come up in everyday conversation in your everyday life. But trying to make it applicable, interesting, entertaining to people, so that way, and make us look reputable, and promote how good we are, so that way when it does come up in somebody's life, they call us. And this has also, we've been reaching other people in the same industry, and now they're contacting us for advice, and they're wondering what to do, and they want to know about the equipment we use and how we got it going and all of that stuff. So it's not just a channel for finding customers and clients, but also other people in your industry that you can team up with and who will be looking for some advice and things to do. One of the ways that we did this is by using group pages. So the tree service we have, and I'm actually at the computer right here, and I'll bring the camera around and I'll show you the page, and I'll show you what we've been doing. But so using pages to leverage a network of other arborists and other loggers and people who are in the same kind of timber industry as us, getting them interested in what we have going on, and by their interaction with us, it also builds credibility. About a month ago, we had about 211 likes to our page, which is pretty small. That's like nothing. If you go on like Nike or Coca-Cola, like all these really good size, Fortune 500 brands and whatnot, big companies that are reputable and whatnot, they have millions and millions and millions. But we're not quite that scale. And if you want to build to that, the reason why they have that is they have the reputation, and everyone knows that Nike is the best sports gear. Some say it's the best sports gear that you can get. And they had the product, but then they had to brand it and they had to market it just right, so that way I would think that, or you would think that, or that way you're going to go out and actually buy something of theirs. So you need to make yourself look reputable and show people that you mean business, and how you do that is with your online presence. And because your Facebook is directly linked to Google, when someone types in your business, or they type in, say tree service, we come up, it shows our reviews that we've gotten through Google and our reviews through Facebook. So Facebook is a pretty big medium for referrals, and for other people seeing how good you are and deciding then whether they should give you a call or not. And we went last month from 211 to right now, this is live, it's about 666 with 681 follows. So in the last week, we've gained almost 300. And it's like, well, how have I done that? I've like almost tripled the amount of people who are actually said, I want to go and continue to see what you guys are up to. And that was pretty much just by making ourselves interesting, showing people what we do, adding a little bit of value. I don't know if you guys have seen the last video I did about how to make more money. Well, this kind of falls in the same line. well, what we wanted to do was, hey, let's put out some videos about how, how to cut trees, what to look for, some safety stuff, because a lot of people, it's a dangerous industry. Coal mining is right up there with that, and being technicians for like gas lines and stuff is dangerous. And we want to make sure that people are doing it safe. And we want to make sure that, everyone gets to see what we do and gets to see how much fun it is, because we enjoy our job so much, and we want other people to be able to interact with our interests. So we started putting out videos, and I took a video, and it's called, came up with a little tagline for it. The title was Oak by the Ocean, because it was this massive 3-foot oak tree that we did. We took it down in this giant, kind of a montage. It's right on the beach, right here in Biddeford, Maine. And I took a couple time lapse, did some camera stuff, all with my iPhone, put it into iMovie, did some editing, threw it up on Facebook, and we got a really good reaction. Let me scroll down to find it, and I'll bring you around so you guys can see our page, and we'll talk a little bit more about how this has been working. But it reached 10,443 people and got about 3,400 views. And for us, that was absolutely insane, because the best our page had ever done was like 100, 200 views. We'll put up a picture, it'll reach like 182 people. And it like really not showing how much we're doing to how many different people. But the way that this was just a really good video, and I worked pretty hard on it. I put a lot of effort into it. I made sure that everything was just right. Kind of inspired by GoPro kind of stuff. If you've ever seen any of those, definitely check them out. Not affiliated, but they're definitely awesome. Using that kind of filming to make something that's typically not that interesting, especially online when you're not there, to making it something that attracts people, and that it's like, whoa, that's really cool. Seeing the teeth up close rip through the wood, and branches falling, and giant things happening. But I'll bring you around so you can see this right now, and we'll start talking about it.
Okay, so here's our actual Facebook page. This is the one that we're using for our tree service company. And some of the success we've been having in the last 4 days, we have reached a ton of people. 172,396. And you can see right here, I'll move on, that none of this is paid. It's all completely organic. So using networks to promote our videos and our content so that it reaches the maximum number of people without really having to pay for anything. So this is kind of just a free little way to do that. And what you want to do is you just go up here, and because we have a tree service, we want to get involved with people of the same network who will be interested in our business. So we're going to say arborist groups, and we'll just bang. So when you type in your industry or the subject or the thing that you're interested in, you're going to get all of these groups here. That this is pretty much the reason why they've all gathered and joined. Like this one right here has 17,915. And we're a part of that one. We're a part of this next one that's got 1,428. This one's got over 8,000, almost 9,000. And you can see right then, if you make a post in the 3 of these, you're already putting together a pretty sizable amount of people, about 26,000 people. And of course, the amount of groups that we in don't add up to this amount, because what's going to happen is you're going to share, like I'll show you the video that is doing this. It's this one right here that I posted on Friday, and it's got 41,000 views, and it's reached over 172,000 people. And it's just a little montage of us cutting a few trees, how it works, some chainsaw stuff, and everything's synced up to music and whatnot. So I built kind of like a little promotional video, and it only took me about an hour or so. And I shared this video to several of those groups, and then inside those groups, all the people like it, they check it out, they share it, and now it goes from one group, each of those 17,000 people. Now, if any of them share it, it goes to their friends and their family. So not just the people in the group are going to see it, but it's the people who are associated with the people in the group. And this is kind of how network marketing really works.
It's pretty much finding an established channel to go to that there will be people inside that who will take that and run with it. So you pretty much want to get other people to do your marketing for you and to do your promotions and share your content for you. So because of this one video, we now have this video on our page that has over 41,000 views. And when somebody who's interested in our services goes to our page, they get to see all the comments. You know, people are like, hey, that's an awesome video, thank you for sharing that, you know, very educational. Other people who comment on it, and now it says, well, these guys must be reputable. You know, it's like if you have a flower shop and you put up a video about you know, how to take care of flowers and how to keep them from wilting longer and whatnot, and you put that out and you put these in these florist groups, and then you put that out, and now they share it and they share it and they share it and they share it and they share it. Now you're starting to build this community. People are going to see that video and they're going to like that, so they're going to go to your page and they're going to click, so that way you can show them more things every time you update it. It's pretty much like when you like and subscribe to a YouTube channel. You do that so that way when they put out more content, you get to see it and that you get to be involved with that. It's the same thing. You want people to want to get involved with what you do and what you have going on. So promoting a way for them to come to your Facebook page and start liking it. It's pretty much as simple as that. And you know, if you guys want to see a video on, you know, how to build this, you know, doing thumbnails for videos and editing pictures and putting together videos and putting music to it and all of this other stuff, and what to say, so that way when someone types in something in a search, your video and your content comes up. It's pretty much word bidding. You put these words in you put keywords in your ad. Like, it's like your SEO. When you type in, you know, mechanic, you know, if you're a mechanic, you want to make sure that you have that on your website, you have that in your content. So when somebody types that into Google or types that into Facebook, if you come up, you're going to at least be one of the top people to come up, because that is directly what they typed in. Because the computer just says, what are you looking for, and can I find that? It says mechanic, and now here's what I have that is related to mechanic, and you want to be in that stack. So that there's a better possibility that they're going to click on you and get your service. You know, if you guys have some content, you have some things, let me know, post down below. I'll definitely check it out. If you guys have a Facebook page or whatever, I'll take a look at it. I'll let you know what I think. And you know, feel free to check out ours. Just type in Top Branch Tree Service LLC. It's got that green, it's got that little leaf logo. Check it out. Go through our stuff. See what you think. You know, you can learn a lot just by, you know, just check out our page, because I don't want to have to do all this over the computer. It doesn't come out good and you won't be able to see it as well. So just, you know, you feel free to go on there, see what we have going on, and see if you can get something going like that. Because in 4 days, it's almost 180,000. Odds are good. Over the next few days, this one post is going to reach 250,000 people. And it's like, that's awesome for our business. Even if it just promotes our page, it makes our page bigger. More people liking us, more people following us, more people commenting. It makes you look professional. You know, a lot of people, they don't want to go onto a page that's got 5 likes and no reviews. You know, that's not really a trustworthy company or a trustworthy contractor, especially if you're in the service game like we are. You know, if you're providing a service, a tree service, a sharpening service, you know, if you don't have reviews and if you don't have people who are interacting with you and who like your stuff and you have pictures showing that you actually do this, you know, that's really important, and no one's really going to want to go with you. If you go onto Yelp or whatever, and you're looking for a restaurant to go to, and you have all these options, but one has 5 stars and the rest have no reviews, which one are you more likely to go to? The one that has 5 stars. And how you get that is you have to provide an exceptional service. You have to add tons of value, and then have a way for people to interact with you and to get involved. And you know, ask people directly for reviews. Be like, hey, you know, I'd love, you know, if you wouldn't mind, go on, check out our Facebook page. You know, I'll put up a blah blah blah, I do this every now and then, you know, we're doing this kind of stuff, there's always something cool going on. Like, we tell that to people, and it's like and this is really mostly in the last week or so that this has happened. Whatever kind of thing that you do, there are tons of groups that have that, and you just go on there and just click request to join, and all these people want to build those groups, so they're gonna accept it. And that's just one way that you can expand. And it's super easy, having a YouTube channel and having, you know, because online presence is so important right now, even with service-based companies, because it establishes your reputation, the quality of work, and it lets people know that you're serious. So if you guys are interested in this kind of thing, I can go a little bit more in depth, but that's pretty much just a little bit of an overview. Find groups, get into those groups, and share your content in them. Those people are going to interact with your page, build your presence, and it's just going to make you look more official and more reputable. And if you guys want a video on content, what to post, you know, what a good video looks like and all that other kind of stuff, you know, check out our page, Top Brands Tree Service LLC, or you can just put a little comment down below. You and I can start chatting. We'll start talking about what you have going on, and we'll see what we can do. That's pretty much the size of it, guys. It's not really all that complicated, but the returns from this have been insane. We have people calling us from across the state and they're gonna pay us just to go out and look at the work that they want to have done. And it's like this is something that's gonna really help your business a lot. It's like just that one video, the Oak by the Ocean, made us $3,000. Just one small contract, $3,000. And it was like that, totally worth the hour and all the filming that I did and the posting and doing all that. You know, about 2 hours worth of computer work. If that brings you in a job that's worth $3,000, which is a total coincidence, or not really. In the last video, I actually was like, hey, about $3,000, and it actually happened. And it does. It's like the real returns you can get from applying just a simple little method to your online game will change your business completely, because like that's where you go. When people want information, when they want to find products and people, they go to the internet. No one's looking at Yellow Pages. But let me know, guys. I'm gonna hop back on here. I got a lot of stuff to do, but definitely if this is something you're interested in, hit me up or whatever. Check out my page, like and subscribe for more. If you know, let me know what you're looking for and something that you're interested in, and I'll throw up a video on it, and we'll see what we can get going. All right, guys. Taylor out. We'll see you later.